Yo, what's up guys? This is day 1 of my second Araxxor week. I actually did an Araxxor week like a couple of months ago, 2-3 months ago, and it was actually really successful. We did get a bunch of items and I learned how to do Araxxor quite efficiently. And I think I mentioned in one of the videos that I wanted to do it again, and when I announced that I was going to be uploading every single day of this month, I definitely had this series in mind. So here it is, we're going to be hoping to beat the amount of money that we got during the first week. If you haven't watched that week already, go ahead and watch it because we did get extremely lucky and we did actually end up making a lot of money. If you want to see that, I'll leave a link to day 1 down in the description. But for those of you that don't know how this works, essentially I'm going to be going to Araxxor every single day for 5 hours, and then I'm going to be showing you the loot that I get every day. And also because some of you may ask, I am doing Araxxor in my Road to All Boss Drop series right now, and you may be wondering, will these kills count towards that? And yes, these kills will be counting towards that. Basically, if we get any other drops, I'll just explain in the next episode of the Road to All Boss Drops that we did this Araxxor week, and I'm just going to count the kills anyway, because it's like 35 hours, and I don't really want these 35 hours to go unnoticed in that series, especially if we get some of the more rare, unique drops. But anyway, that's enough rambling on. It is time to begin this Araxxor week. Let's go. Okay, so the very first kill of the week is going to be 10 rune plate bodies, a total value of 697k, so a fairly average start. Alright, cool, so we get our first Onyx drop within 30 minutes. A couple of Onyxes worth over 5.2 bill in total now. That's crazy because the Onyxes have went up since the last time I did this Araxxor week. I think they're worth something ridiculous like 2.7 to 2.8 mil each now. And I think I have around 43 of them just sitting in the bank in my loot tab. I'll be selling that loot tab whenever it reaches a value of 1 bill, and then I'll aim just to make a brand new one. But anyway, yeah, we get a couple of Onyxes within our first half an hour. We get our first Triskelion fragment, which I hope we will get quite a few of in this. And along with that, we also get 14 Sour Brews, which is worth around 319k. Oh, so the first Onyx Bolt drop, very nice. A nice 1 mil drop. Hopefully, once again, we get a lot of these throughout the week. Obviously, I'll be showing you every single one that we do get. So yeah, let's keep going. Next kill later, let's see what we get from this one. And we only get 40 Hydrix Bolt tips, but it's a still 400k kill. I'm going to show you guys a lot more of the drops just as I get them. So let's see what this next one is going to be. Oh, we actually get an Araxxite Pheromone. That's 2.4 mil. And that's one of the unique items to knock off the list. So great item there. We can actually use this when we want to reset the Enrage as well. But yeah, nice 2.4 mil drop along with some U-Logs. The last kill of the second hour is going to be 40 Hydrix tips again, along with some Sourdome and Brew Flask. And that equates to a total of 684k. Oh, so we get 2 Serenic Scales, our first Serenic Scale drop of this week, equaling to around 900k, so they're probably like 450k each. Another nice drop. Alright, let's see what this one is going to be. It is going to be another 2 Serenic Scales. I think that's back to back. So 4 Serenic Scales within 2 kills. That's pretty nice. Another 885k drop. Oh, we got the next part of our Triskelion fragment. Even though it's only 32k, it's still like the second piece of the key, so we can open up that thing and get an elite clue. Speaking of clues, I'm really disappointed that Araxxor doesn't drop any. But obviously it is understandable, because if it did drop some, then the money that you actually get from Araxxor would just be insane if you factor in the money that you get from clue scrolls. But just saying, it would be really cool if you could rack up some here. Alright, so it's the first kill of the 4th hour. Let's see what we get from our first one. And we get 2 Serenic Scales once again. Another 950k. Starting the hour off very strong. Let's check out the next drop, and it is gonna be 46 Grimy Lantadymes. I think this is actually the first Grimy Lantadyme drop that I've got throughout these past like 4-ish hours. But yeah, not much of a great drop, only 159k. And we get the final piece of the Triskelion fragment, so we can already make one of the Triskelion keys. I will be doing that after the video in the very last video. So yeah, hopefully we get some good stuff from this as well. And we get the second Onyx Bolts drop of this episode, 1.5 mil, because we also get some Sourdome and Brews along with it. So a very nice drop right there. And we actually get another Triskelion fragment. We get the first piece again. And honestly, this isn't even a good drop. Like, I don't want to get these. Just give me the more valuable drops. Because as you can see in the bottom right, it's only 34k. And I really don't think I got that many Triskelion fragments within the last Araxxor week. I think I'm just getting really lucky, or unlucky, I guess, with getting them this episode. So hopefully that drop gets replaced with some nice Onyxes within the next few kills. Oh, so we actually get our first effigy. And this is a pretty nice drop as well. We get 825k, some Sour Brews along with some coins. But yeah, hopefully for the effigy, it's the first of many for this week. Wow, we are really getting loads of these Serenic Scales. I don't think I've ever gotten this many before. I think we're up to 8 now, so like 4 individual drops. But yeah, nice 972k drop right there. Alright, this is the first kill of the final hour. And we get Serenic Scales once again, so we're up to 10 now. 985k once again. A great way to start the last hour. Alright, so this is the final kill of this episode. The 5 hours are up. I mean, we just had like normal average drops for the past hour. So let's see what it is. And it is going to be 100 adamantite ore and 600 coal, along with some Saradomin brews. But still, it's like a 544k drop. So once again, a fairly average one to end on. So that is the end of day 1. I think it's been quite a successful day 1. I mean, we didn't get any of the unique items apart from the Araxxor pheromone. So we didn't get like any of the spider legs or any of the hilts. However, that's fine because we still have a whole 6 more days in order to get some of those items. And eventually those are the items that are going to be making us the most profit. So hopefully within the next few days, we do end up getting quite lucky. But for now, we're just going to take a look at what we earned today. So let's open up the price check and put it all in. We made 26 mil today, so that means we made around 5 mil an hour, 5.2 mil an hour. And today I got 37 kills, which I'm really disappointed with because I did end up dying quite a few times just stupidly because I'd look to my other screen and then the toxic spider would just spawn and then it would just blow up in my face and I'd just die randomly like that. I think I died like 4 or 5 times because of that. Other times I'd just use Berserk on Araxxor when I didn't really need to and take too much unnecessary damage. But I mean, what you're going to do? I can't really do much about that now. I'll just pay a bit more attention in the next few days. Now before we get into the drops, I know this question is going to come up. My average kill time is around 5 minutes. Sometimes I get around like 4 minutes 30, but sometimes I get around 5 minutes 30. But I'm pretty sure my average kill time is around the 5 minute mark, especially when I'm using the Berserk aura. But anyway, let's check out what we got. We ended up getting 2 uncut onyxes, which I'm really happy with. Hopefully we get a lot of those this week. We got a whopping 10 Serenic scales, which evaluated to around 4.4 mil. Those 10 Serenic scales almost cost as much as the onyxes, which is quite surprising. But then again, we did get a lot of them. We got 159 of these Saradomin brew flasks, which added up to 3.5 mil, 280 of these onyx bolts, which added up to 2.2 mil. I believe I got 2 of those drops. Then we got the Araxxor pheromone, which is 2.3 mil, 1.7 mil in coins, 100 runite ore, which was around 1.1 mil, 54 super restore flasks, 80 of the Hydrix bolt tips, 20 rune plate bodies, 82 water talismans, 150 black dragon hide, and then the rest of the items you can just see for yourself. Those are like the normal items. Basically the rest of the drops are the drops that you don't really want to be getting, apart from the magic seeds obviously, which is around 500k, and the drop that you especially don't want to be getting is these 10 dwarf reed seeds, 6.5k for that. I heard a while ago that Jagex had plans of releasing an update that would increase the price of seeds, but I mean that was ages ago. And these seeds actually used to be a decent drop whenever you'd get them because they actually were worth something. But unfortunately, now they're not really worth that much. But yeah, fairly average day 1 if you ask me. I hope you guys did enjoy and are going to enjoy the rest of the week. I especially am looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to seeing if we can actually beat the very first Araxxor week that we did. Once again, if you have not watched that, make sure you go watch that first week back because we did actually get quite lucky in that week. But yeah, thank you guys for watching this video as always. Subscribe if you're new and I will see you tomorrow. Peace!